the recognition of the United States Hockey League as the top junior league in the United States and one of the top junior leagues in the world, quite frankly, has been an evolving process. We became Tier 1 in 2002, and there's been a commitment level not only from the USHL, but USA Hockey and the National Hockey League in terms of giving us the resources to really create that Tier 1 experience for young players here in the United States. And there are currently players from 14 different nations playing in our league. And I think that the mixture of international talent and American-born talent really makes us a place where the better players want to play against the best players. And so we create an environment where the best players from all over the world can come and play against one another and develop as pro or collegiate athletes.
I mean, I want to develop, my goal ever since I was a little kid was to play Division I college hockey and then, move on and try to play professional hockey. So I guess USHL is, a great path to get me there.
It is a league of opportunity, so I thought it gave me the best chance to move forward in my career. I mean, the fans are great. I love everything about it.
I figured out it was a great league. It develops a lot of players, a lot of draft picks to the NHL. So yeah, this year it was no-brainer for me to come down to the USHL.
I wanted to play in this league because there are older guys who are faster and stronger that make me play better and make me rise to that level.
I've been doing this now 7 years, and I coached in it as well. And it's the best U.S. league you can play in, period. The best players tend to come here. They tend to attract the best coaches as well. If you're a young kid in the U.S. and you're mostly looking to go to college, but there's other avenues you can pursue and go through the USHL. It's the league to go through.
Well, I think the USHL is a league that's it's continuing to grow and improve. It's a league, very good coaching, very good development. It's a natural progression for kids on their way to college. We like the timeline that they're allowed to develop.
I think one of the things that's been pretty amazing is the investment that our owners have put in. They put in $250 million in the last 5 years. That's obviously giving players resources on and off the ice to have a tremendous amount of success. For us, we see that investment and we see that as something that for the players themselves, the coaches and everybody who comes through our league, it's an indication of not only where we are, but where we want to be.
It's just the two of us. We don't have any children. And I mean, this has just opened us up to an altogether new world. I always tell the parents, I said, you know what? I says, we don't have any kids. So I says, we borrow yours for 9 months out of the year. And we spoil them, and then we send them back to you to get straightened out.
We just treat them like their family. And what's a really nice, rewarding thing to hear is the parents will say, oh, he loves it here so much, and that just makes us feel so good knowing that he's comfortable there. That makes us feel a lot better. So when we hear that, that feels good. You may not hear it directly from the young man himself, but you'll hear it from the parents.
It was actually a pretty easy process. It was their first year that they billeted, and I'm still really good friends with that family, and they're really like a second family to me. I was with them for 2 years, and they took me in and made me like their own child, so I'm very grateful for that.
We obviously have a really special relationship with Jacob. He was the first billet kid that we had. He lived with us for 2 years when he was 17 and 18 years old, so he was just a kid.
They wanted me to succeed in everything I did. They actually surprised me and came to my first NHL game. They flew out and made the trip. Their dad and the oldest boy did. So we have that connection that's strong still. So it was really awesome.
We knew that was his dream, and so we flew out for his first game. My son and I flew out his last minute. You don't know until the day before. But it was great to see him achieve his dream. It was emotional for his family, for him. But we were, he's not our kid, but we were really, really proud of him because he's become a part of our family.
It's very touching, it's very heartwarming because you have memories of every single player. There's something special about each player that you remember that when you look at it, you go, oh yeah, he did that, or he said that, or whatever. But it just brings up some really good memories and good times, and it's very heartwarming. It's very. There's a little piece of each one of them in your heart that stays with you.
Going into the USHL, it was important going back to the amateur status. If you're really looking to play professional hockey, it's a route that's exciting to take because the buildings, the fans are great. You have a little bit of extra time to develop if you go to college.
Just prepares you to, be a pro, day-to-day life, things like that, handling yourself, acting like a pro. It was a great experience to me. It was a great league. I had a lot of fun. I think I got a lot better, and I think the USHL is a great path for a lot of players.
It was a fast league and guys were very skilled, but I think the jump from college was just the strength of all the guys there. So I think playing in the USHL helped me get the speed down of the game a little better. Going the college route and through the USHL is definitely a good option, and it just really helps you develop as a player.
It's a way to play hockey at a high level but not give up any of your college eligibility and not burn that bridge that you still want to get an education perhaps and go that route. I think it's a very viable option, and a lot of guys that are high end are taking it and not having a limited pathway to what their future holds.
Buffalo selects Jack Eichel.
Carolina Hurricanes are proud to select from Boston College, Noah Hannafin.
Jack Werenski.
From the USHL, Kyle Connor.
Colin White.
From Waterloo of the USHL, Brock Besser.
Jack Roslovic.
When I'm older and I look back at my USHL experience, it's not going to be the wins or whatever it may be. It'll be the relationships and the friendships I've built throughout the years. Having a great time with the guys on my team, building friendships that'll last a lifetime. I spend 5, 6, even 7 hours a day with some of these guys, and that just doesn't go out the window when we leave.